Good morning, students. Welcome to the class of Mathematics with Anisha. Today I am going to tell you something about arithmetic progression, which is related to class 10th. Now, arithmetic progression, let me define it first. Arithmetic progression means something which follows a certain pattern, that is known as arithmetic progression. Okay, when anything we get, it follows a certain pattern, that is known as arithmetic progression. For example, if we write over here like 1, 2, 3 and 4 and so on, this is a sequence. Okay, here you can see that it is following a pattern, that 1 is added to previous number. Okay, every time 1 is added to previous number to get another number. When we add 1 to 1, we get 2. When we add 1 to the number 2, we get 3. And when we add 1 to this number 3, we get 4 and so on. Okay, so this is set as arithmetic progression. Now another example you can take here like -3, -2, -1, 0 and so on. This is in arithmetic progression. Here each of the numbers in the list is known as term. Okay, every number is a term of this arithmetic progression. -3 is a term, -2 is a term and so on. So arithmetic progression, you can say, that is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term, okay, except the first term. Okay, the first term is defined one. After that, every term we get by obtaining a fixed number to the preceding term. For example, we want to have 3, then that fixed term is +1, which is added to its preceding term 2 to get 3. Okay, and that fixed number is known as common difference. This fixed term is known as common difference. Okay, so common difference can be positive, negative or 0 also. For example, if you are provided with a number like 3, 3, 3, this is a sequence. Okay, so here we can see that first term is fixed. Now to obtain second term, we had to add 0 in it. Then we get this second term. Again, if we add 0 to second term, we get the third term and so on. So here the common difference is 0 because that is a fixed number. And these are the terms. These are the terms. Okay, I think you must be getting my point that what is a arithmetic progression. Now, the general form of an arithmetic progression is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. This is the general representation of an arithmetic progression. So this is called general form of an AP. Okay, so if you want to write in form, you can write that if you want to obtain nth term of an AP, then you can obtain it with the help of A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the general formula to find nth term of an arithmetic progression. Okay, and how can we write an arithmetic progression in its general form? General form is this: A plus D, A plus 2D and A plus 3D and so on. If you find any kind of trouble in understanding this, then you can write down in the comment box. I will clarify it later on. Now here we can see that there are only a finite number of terms and such type of AP is known as finite AP. When the number of terms are not defined, that are not finite, then that is known as infinite arithmetic progression. And in such type of infinite arithmetic progression, they do not have any last term. Okay, now let us understand this with the help of an example. Here we are provided with an example like 4, 10, 16, 22 and so on. Here you can see the first number is denoted as 4. We usually use A to denote the first term. Okay, so first term is A, that is 4, and D is used to denote the common difference. So D means second term minus first term, third term minus second term. That's how you can find D. Okay, you can find D by A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 and so on. Okay, so let's do that. 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6. Okay, so the common difference is 6 here, provided that it is given in the question that this is a sequence of AP. Okay, so here A is given, D you can find out by knowing it. Okay, so that's how, if you are provided with some AP, you can find out the first term and the common difference. Okay, but if there is a question like you have to check whether the following list of number is in AP or not, then how can you check? Okay, in that case, let us take another example. For example, you are provided with 1, -1, -3 and -5 and so on. Okay, here this is first term is defined, 1 is there, this is the first term, we denote it with A. Now we have to check that whether the list of number form an AP or not. Okay, so for checking that, we have to check the difference between the two. Every time whatever the number is given, we have to check every difference. That means first of all you have to see A2 minus A1. Okay, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3 and this is A4. Four terms are provided. Okay, so A2 minus A1, that means -1 minus 1, that is -2. Okay, now we check again A3 minus A2. We have to take the difference of two consecutive terms. So A3 minus A2, that is -3 minus -1, that is -3 plus 1, that is equal to -2 again. And A4 minus A3, that means -5 minus -3. So -5 plus 3, that is equal to -2. Okay, so we can see here that in all the cases, the difference of two consecutive numbers, two consecutive terms are coming same, that is -2. So yes, it is in AP. Okay, that's how we can give the answer to the that's how we can do the solution of given question. Okay, some more questions are there based on arithmetic progression that we'll discuss in next section. That's all for today. Thank you so much.